Namaskar. Welcome to the new episode of Vande Mataram, the story of India's brave hearts. Batukeshwar Dutt was born on 18th November 1910 in a village called Owari, located in district Purba Bardhaman in West Bengal. He studied at PPN High School in Kanpur. It was in Kanpur that he met legendary revolutionary Bhagat Singh. Dutt was also friends with Chandrasekhar Azad. He joined the Hindustan Republican Association and learned how to make bombs. Dutt is most remembered for his role as Bhagat Singh's associate in the Central Assembly bombing case. The plan was proposed by Bhagat Singh was that Dutt and Singh would explode a bomb in the Central Assembly in Delhi. This was planned in response to the British decision to pass the Defence of India Act 1915, which widely increased the powers of the police. On 8 April 1929, Singh and Dutt threw two bombs from the visitors' gallery. As smoke filled the hall, both the young radicals shouted, "Inqilab Zindabad! Long live the revolution!" They also threw pamphlets that stated that the incident was done to prevent the trade disputes and the Public Safety Bill, which was being presented in the assembly. It also said that it was in retaliation for the death of nationalist leader Lala Lajpat Rai. Apart from few injuries, nobody was killed in the bombing, which was as per the plan. The revolutionary only wanted attention towards their activities and demands. Both Singh and Dutt quoted arrest. Their stated motive was to make the deaf hear. Dutt's trial started in May 1929. He was defended by lawyer Asaf Ali. The verdict was out in June. Both Singh and Dutt were sentenced to life imprisonment and deported to the cellular jail in Port Blair. Bhagat Singh was also tried for his involvement in the murder of British police officer John Saunders, along with Rajguru and Sukhdev. He was sentenced to death and executed on 23rd March 1931. After Dutt's release, he took part in the freedom struggle, notably in the Quit India movement. He was jailed again for 4 years. Dutt had contracted TB in jail, and after independence, he married in November 1947. He didn't get any recognition, and despite him trying and seeking government help to get employed, he wasn't provided with any job. As a result, he was forced to start many businesses, but all failed. Dutt struggled to make the ends meet, and prolonged disease of TB further drained all the resources the family had. Dutt died as an unknown after battling the long prolonged disease in paucity of resources. Dutt outlived all his comrades and died on 28 July 1965 in the AIMS hospital. He was cremated in Hussainiwala near Firozpur in Punjab, where bodies of his friends Bhagat, Rajguru, and Sukhdev were cremated many years before. He was survived by his only child, Bharti Bagchi. This is just one story of how government after independence treated its freedom fighters, and that is relatively known figure but was not accorded any recognition by government of India after independence. One can easily imagine the number of freedom fighters whose contribution was denied recognition by the very independent state they fought for. Thank you. Namaskar.